Hi, I decided to do a video about how do you know if selling directly to someone like our company or any other investor would be right for you as opposed to possibly hiring a real estate broker. And I think that's a really valid question. Um, I know that when I wasn't in this industry, I really wouldn't have known the difference between one and the other. And FYI, I've been a licensed agent and broker for going on 36 years. So the majority of the time that I've been in the real estate business, I've always had my license and I always disclose that. So getting back to the question, um, there's a variety of reasons to and not to do business directly with an investor like myself and our company. Generally, the people that call us, the property is in a bit of distress. It usually needs paint, it needs flooring, it needs windows, maybe the heater is no good, maybe it's behind on taxes. Maybe the mortgage is behind and they've been served with a foreclosure notice. Other times, a lot of times actually, the property is part of an estate. Well, what's an estate? Well, an estate is when a person or the people that own the title to the property have passed on, and the family is wanting to sell the property. The only problem is that the property is in the name of the person that's passed on. So in order to be able to sell that property, they have to raise an estate. The problem, however, a lot of times is that they don't know how to do it. And when they go to an attorney to help them with the paperwork to help raise the estate, the attorney wants to charge sometimes between five and $10,000 up front for their time. I had one situation where I was buying a triplex in Northeast Philadelphia from a young lady who inherited the property from a friend of hers who was dying of a disease, and she took care of him, so he willed her the house. And I noticed the day of closing that when she showed up, she was very nervous. And I asked her, "Why are you so nervous?" She said, "Well, I really put out a lot of money to raise my friend's estate." I said, "Really?" I said, "Well, how much did you give this attorney up front?" She said, "About $20,000. And that's a lot of money. Now, she was getting more than that from us, thank God for her. But that's a lot of money to lay out for most people, and most people don't have that kind of money. So when they call us, what we tend to do is we give the money to raise the estate. I've raised hundreds, probably at this point, of estates for people. You don't need to be an attorney to help someone do that. And we handle everything from soup to nuts. And we probably have some testimonials on our website showing that. But that's just one more category. Another category is when people just have an empty nest. They raised a whole family there. They really don't have a need for the house anymore. And the condition's not always too bad or anything like that. They just, for some reason, don't want to have a million people coming in and out of their house. They pick up the phone, they call us, they say, "Hey, what can you give us for this property?" We go out, we look at it, we make what we think is a fair offer. People sign the agreement. We're at closing within a matter of days, so long as the title's clear. And that's pretty much it. So, sometimes you can use a broker. I still list property now and again when I think it's appropriate. Um, and some people just don't want to deal with brokers at all for some reason. I don't know why, but that's their prerogative. And so, a really good alternative is to call our company, and we give you an offer right there on the spot, and we get you to closing whenever you want to closing. If it's quickly or if it's slowly, it's all negotiable. We're not in a hurry to buy your house. We just want to create a transaction that works for both of us. And I hope that's good information. If you have any other questions or comments, leave a comment below. Thank you.